Lisa. I have 4 3x3 photos that I want to scrap, and then I have this photo. The 3x3 photos are my mom and I looking at this picture that I took on my phone of my husband when he was recuperating from surgeries a few weeks into the recuperation. We're out getting some exercise, and it's his outfit. He's not exactly, well, he is sort of known for his sense of style. It's just a little different sense of style. You know, got on some athletic clothes, including athletic socks, hiking shoes, a dry clean only wool cardigan, and that hat. So, you know, it was just very humorous photo, and Mom and I were laughing about that. So I've got some good pictures. He took the pictures of us, and I want to do them in a strip, and I've got 2 different sketches. This is from the 2016 sketchbook. You'll find a link for that in the description for this video if you're interested. I have 2013, 14, 15, and 16 books available for purchase. I could do, this one is the most tailored to it, and it's one I did, obviously it's something very similar to this last year where I had my 3x3 photos. I even did it in a photo strip where I used what looks like it came out of an old photo strip with the little holes, you know, for the film camera. And then I had, in that case, a smaller photo here, but I could put a 4x6 there. They would just sort of lay over some of the photos a little bit, and I don't think that would be a problem. This one was originally designed as a pull-out, so it holds more photos, so you can pull those out and see those better in a sequence of things. And this is also a sequence of events, and then we could put our 4x6 photo down here. This one was designed for a 3x5. So I've got either one of these would work, and it's just I really can't decide which one I like. I kind of like this, and going back to that, you know, that same design, but then this is a really clean, easy way to do it. This one I had to use the silhouette and do a little bit of piecing to get those strips together, so I could go either way with it. I think I'm going to look at my papers and see if my embellishments, you know, kind of lend themselves more towards one or the other of these layouts. The papers I'm using are RSVP by Basic Gray. I used these the other day on a layout for my mom's birthday. It's the same day this photo was taken, even though it's not really related to her birthday, but it'll probably go with it in my album. So I thought we'd use the same papers. We're wearing the same clothes. We can do a lot of red with there. So we might do something with a flag, you know, something kind of fun there. I kind of like maybe using one of these. I won't use the cards. I don't think the cards really fit for this. So let's see if there's anything else here. The So Fun, that looks like a good one to work with. Probably all on the chipboard. Alright, stickers. Maybe Awesome. I think this is going to be more of the papers and those embellishments than the stickers. I don't know whether I'll use those letter stickers or not. We'll see. Alright, let's look at our photos. Everything's red and blue, and this collection doesn't have any blue in it, so I'm probably going to ignore the blue, but I like that red. I think I picked out a couple of them. Maybe this pink. This is the back side of this one. Let's go ahead and lay both of them out there so we can see. So definitely not any of these greens. I like the energy from this page, but I don't like the color so much from it. I do like this one, and I used a little bit of this, so I'm going to take the one I trimmed. And maybe the polka dot. And maybe even the numbers. Might be the sequence of numbers, I don't know. So let's look at those papers. Now with either one of these, I need something for a background. And then I can do some paper strips. This one I wouldn't use as much designer paper because I would probably do that photo strip again, cutting it with black cardstock. So I would just use a little bit of paper. This one would do a little bit more of the paper. So, and since I have quite a few things and I want to tie it to the other layout, I think this one is the direction that I'm going to go. And I'm going to use some of these papers. I just need to decide if I want to use any of them for the background or if I want to work with a cardstock background here. No, it won't be one of those. Why not? These are kind of my favorite. I'm thinking about using these and then maybe finding some other neutral background, like just maybe some craft paper for the background. So on my craft background, I've trimmed and I'm arranging my photos. I think I'm going to do them in a slight diagonal, so they're a little more casual strip across there. Working on my bottom border using one of my old border punches. I think I have 3 of these, and I have used and used and used them over the years, or I did once upon a time, especially for cards, and I just don't use them as much anymore, so I thought I'd dust one of those off. We're going to do a couple of different layers with the border, and I do have a size on my sketch, but in this case I just went ahead and measured the photos since I'm not putting them straight to kind of see how large a piece that I wanted to cut to go behind them. Of course, a lot of that's going to get covered up, but I need to give them some kind of foundation, and I did a punched piece for the top as well. Now my lettering, I'm going to do some small lettering, and then I am going to use some of the stickers that came with this collection for part of the words. What I want it to say is, "What is so funny?" And I did get a couple of different stickers, because the ones I'm using here, I didn't have any T's, and I didn't realize that. So I'm going to switch those to October Afternoon, those smaller ones, but they'll look very, very similar. So the funny is coming out of these large block stickers, and I used these on the other page that's going to correspond with this in my album. So that'll bring a little continuity to the project. Just kind of alter those as well and not make them straight across. And I thought I'd add some cord going across, and this is an old card making trick to punch a hole in the item that you're running the cord through, wrap it around and run it through from the back side. And then when you tie your knot, it stays in place and it stays really neat. So you're just tying your knot over the top of the cord and then tying it in a bow. And this is twine that I get in the jewelry department at Hobby Lobby. Wanted something a little more rustic twine to go with my husband's photo there. Then our embellishments down at the bottom, slightly different places in the sketch, but they're going to be pretty similar. And I thought I'd add just a little bit of 3-dimension to those, a little bit more 3-dimension to those purchase stickers with some wood veneer pieces. And apparently these stickers stick really well. Got that one a little crooked and had trouble straightening it. I'm going to add one more thing here, one of those little tab things over the top, and we'll put a brad through that to finish up the embellishments. And I have added some journaling that I typed on my typewriter. And one thing I'm doing is covering that brad with a piece of washi tape so that when you put it in the album, it doesn't catch going in and out. So here's our take on this sketch with a larger photo, a 4x6 photo instead of the 3x5. So I dropped the washi tape and I kind of split the embellishment. I've got part of it over here and then a little bit on this side. Some journaling here. I went ahead and put the date down here. The title is split like it was before, and instead of this being a pull-out strip of photos, we just have 4 photos going across. Added a little bit of twine for a little bit of additional embellishment to kind of go with this beige sort of background and let all the color from these photos and this funny one sort of show through there. And let me show you, this is going to go with the page I did a video on the other day for this birthday page, which is a little more variety of color, but we're using some of the same things. This paper has been repeated, the stickers have been repeated. I used a different twine, but I went ahead and used twines, and then I just typed my journaling on the same typewriter font there. So that kind of has a little bit of continuity between the pages, but a different story to tell on this one with one of the sketches from the 2016 sketchbook. So check this out with the link from this video description. This current price is $8 US, and you can download it. You can use it online, or excuse me, use it on your computer, or you can print it however you want to use it. So it comes in PDF form. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I appreciate all of you who have supported the sketchbook already this year. That's just wonderful. So thanks again. Bye.